Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vida Patil bringing you usual news with unusual insights. This is a place where you will hear the news which is ringing in every person's ears, but you will have a new take, a new insight. Of late, if you have been following the headlines of the Indian news channels, you must be hearing the word Adani and scandal. Adani was third richest man in this planet in the world. He was only listed after Elon Musk and after Jeff Bezos. So the third richest man lost $65 billion overnight. What happened to the Adanis? What did Adanis do to become the richest people on the planet, and what happened overnight that they lost $65 billion and became eighth richest instead of third richest? So let's look at the Adanis trajectory to become the richest person on the planet. If you look at how Adanis invested in ports, in power, in renewable energy, they're all infrastructure companies, and Adanis built their empire on debt. They figured out a way to show assets to get a lot of money and invest in these ports and infrastructure and make money off of that. But hey, what kind of infrastructure do they build? If you look at how Adani ports are built, these ports are built with a lot of features which the Indian ports are not able to provide. Even the heavier ships are able to dock in the Adani ports, and they're not able to dock very successfully in the government port. So Adani is providing features in a very smart way, but how is he building these large scale businesses which require several thousand crores of investment? They say that Adanis are a family with lot of criminal charges on how they do their business transactions. Adani's own brother and Adani's own cousin, who are involved in the business empire, have been charged of several crimes of running fake businesses and other countries in the world. They just have websites which do not lead you anywhere. There is no efficient data backing Adanis. This reminds us about the Bernie Madoff scandal, and this whole empire was built on fraud. So that is what they're claiming. Adani, being the third richest man on the planet, he is frauding people. It seems he's charged of money laundering, and several hundreds of such counts are being raised against him. And when he's announcing his FPO, just like an IPO, he's announcing his FPO, and this is the time when they're bringing him down with all these social media viral news about Adanis and their scandals. If you look at it one way, if you look at the FTX scandal, the biggest scandal crypto world has seen, these are really smart people who know how to bend the rules and make money. If you look at in India's Harshad Mehta scandal, he was a really smart guy who did not have any ethics. He knew how to break the system. Essentially, he knew how to make money by looking at loopholes. Now, if you look at an entrepreneur on how he makes money, exactly the same mindset. There is a problem, there is a loophole. The entrepreneur finds a way to plug it. He knows how to make money off of plugging this loophole for a large number of people. So he builds scale and profit, and then he becomes successful. Now, when this entrepreneur starts breaking laws, when this entrepreneur loses respect for ethics, he becomes a scamster or a fraudster, even though he may be the third richest person on the planet. Now, a lot of people are saying the Adani scam is brought up to defame India because India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, and having an Indian being the third most richest powerful man on the planet is something a lot of people are not going to take. But hey, where is this Adani scandal coming from? The Hindenburg research firm, started by someone who thought just like the Hindenburg air balloon crashed because it was filled with a lot of hydrogen. It was by a man-made mistake, and it became the biggest crash story in the 1937. He says similar financial crashes are happening because of man-made mistakes, and he said he's going to expose such man-made frauds in the stock market and in the business world and make money off of these frauds and scams. So one of the things which the Hindenburg report, which was a very a covert operation. Not many people knew that Hindenburg was researching the Adani group for 2 whole years. In fact, whichever country they had a business operation, they have large port operations in Australia and Southeast Asia and other parts of the world. He went and downloaded detailed reports of how they're doing business transactions, names of their companies, their locations, their their budget, their financial report, everything there are. And he has charges against the Adani group, just the way they're doing business. If you look at how the Ambanis made money, there was a decade where a lot of people were slamming Ambanis on how they were making profit by bending government laws, by having close association with several ministries. But then if you look at some documentaries on Ambanis, they say that Ambanis empowered the common man, and why not allow rules which allow business people to extend the way businesses are done and not restrict them with laws. So this is a similar way the FTX founder is claiming his innocence. He's under house arrest in his own house, but he's launched a big digital campaign where he's justifying the way he transacted with the Alameda Research, which was bracking his crypto operations, and his company FTX went bankrupt. So guys, tell me what you think about the Adani scandal. Is Adani a scamster? Do you think he deserves to be one of the richest people on the planet? Or is he like the other business people the world has seen who are trying to work outside the laws, working through the loopholes in the laws? What do you think? Is he a hero or is he a scamster? Leave your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think. This is Vida Patil bringing you usual news with unusual insights. I'll see you next time. Thank you.